Hey there guys, how's it going? Today I wanted to talk about clean boosting. There are different ways you can get a tight rhythm metal sound. What am I talking about? So if you've got any kind of traditional amp, this is the Nalex Pectifier, it's based on a dual rectifier. If you play it on the high gain channel, on its own, without any kind of boost, it's a bit flubby. And the traditional way to get a tight sound is to use some sort of tube screamer or something like that before the amp. This is the NA808 plugin. It's based on a tube screamer. As you can hear, it's tighter, more saturated, way more like a metal tone. If I turn it off, it's way more tubby and doesn't have that cool attack that the tube screamer gives you. But another way to achieve this is to use an EQ. Right here I've got a graphic EQ. This is Re-EQ that comes stock with Reaper. Every DAW has one of these. Put it before the amp and you'll go from sort of an unfocused tubby sound to a tight chugging sound with settings similar to these. So what I've got going on here is a high pass to about 200. It just cuts off the low end of the guitar. I'll turn it off. There's a little bit too much sub in there. I'll turn it on. Makes it tight. And in the mid-range, I've got quite a hefty boost, plus 5.5 dB at about 1100 hertz, sort of mimicking what a tube screamer does. So this is what it's like with it off. That sounds good, you know, it's got a high pass and a low pass, it's making it tight. But to put it more where a tube screamer would put it, we've got that boost in the mids. Just focuses that mid-range going into the amp and it gives you those tight percussive chugs. And then I got a gradual low pass around 12,000 just to keep the high end in check a little bit. On the end here, I've got a boost at plus 17. If I just go back to the default, that's Unity at 0. On this particular plugin, if I crank it all the way up, it only goes to plus 12. But with a lot of DAWs and Reapers plugins, you can just type in a value like that. So plus 17. It gives it a big boost. It'll kick in the front end of the amp and give it more gain. It makes it percussive. So if I compare the two, this is the EQ as a clean boost. And this is the tube screamer as a boost. The tube screamer is a bit more lively because of the soft clipping element. You know, I'm surprised by how good the EQ sounds for clean boosting. And I'm surprised by how similar they sound. I was searching around with this mid-frequency, trying to find the right spot. And where this tube screamer is set, I've put the tone at about 1 o'clock. With the EQ, I was just using my ears, really. I wasn't using any kind of metering. And at about 1100, it just sounded the best, so I left it there. And the cool thing is, you know, it's a graphic EQ. You can do whatever the hell you like. You want more low end, just drag it back. Because obviously on a tube screamer, you can't control the EQ, but with a graphic, you can do whatever the hell you want. Or say you've got, you know, an 8-string, or dare I say it, 9-string, you can high pass to, you know, way up there to about 300 if you wanted to. You know, super tight. So that's about it, guys. A cool little trick you can use for clean boosting your amps. Just grab a graphic EQ, just have the settings, something like this, and you'll have a pretty cool clean boost. Alright guys, since you're still here, I just want to plug some of my stuff. I've got a bunch of music over on Bandcamp, and it's all pure metal fury! Stream it all for free, and buy some of it if you want it. Links below. Thanks for watching, guys, I really appreciate it, and subscribe if you want to see more metal related stuff. I'll be back sometime with a video on something else, so until then, ciao.